Hey there, welcome to this video on eating disorders. This is a topic that is often misunderstood, and I'm here to shed some light on the myths and realities surrounding eating disorders, as well as provide some guidance on the road to recovery. First, let me start by saying that eating disorders are a serious issue that affect a lot more people than you might think. They're not just something that happens to young, white, affluent women. Eating disorders can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, race, or socioeconomic status. So why are we talking about this? Well, it's important to break down the myths surrounding eating disorders and replace them with accurate information. We need to understand that eating disorders are complex illnesses that involve physical, psychological, and social factors. They're not just about food and weight, and they're not a choice or a phase. But don't worry, this video isn't all doom and gloom. We're also going to talk about the road to recovery, because it's important to know that there is hope and healing is possible. Recovery isn't always easy, but it's worth it. So, whether you're someone who is struggling with an eating disorder, know someone who is, or just want to learn more, stick around. We're going to have a real conversation about eating disorders and how we can support each other on the journey to recovery. When it comes to eating disorders, there are many myths and misconceptions that can prevent individuals from seeking help and understanding the true nature of these complex illnesses. Let's explore some of the most common myths and the realities behind them. Myth number 1. Eating disorders only affect young, white females. Eating disorders are not limited to a specific demographic or group of people. While it's true that young females are often portrayed as the primary group affected by eating disorders, this is simply not the case. Eating disorders can affect anyone, including males, older adults, and people from all racial and ethnic backgrounds. In fact, research suggests that eating disorders may be more prevalent among non-white populations than previously thought due to cultural differences in body image and attitudes toward food. Myth number 2. Eating disorders are a choice or a phase. Contrary to popular belief, eating disorders are not a choice or a phase that someone can simply grow out of. They are serious mental illnesses that require professional treatment. Eating disorders are complex and involve physical, psychological, and social factors that require comprehensive care. Eating disorders often co-occur with other mental health conditions, such as anxiety and depression, which can complicate the recovery process. Myth number 3. Eating disorders are just about food and weight. While eating disorders often involve disordered eating behaviors, they are much more than just food and weight. Eating disorders are complex illnesses that involve physical, psychological, and social factors. These factors may include genetics, neurobiology, environmental factors, and mental health conditions. Eating disorders may also involve body dysmorphia, a distorted perception of one's body size and shape, which can lead to severe anxiety and depression. Additionally, eating disorders can cause a wide range of physical health problems, including digestive issues, cardiac problems, and hormonal imbalances. Some examples of eating disorders are 1. Anorexia nervosa. Anorexia nervosa is a serious eating disorder that is characterized by a distorted body image and an intense fear of gaining weight. Individuals with anorexia nervosa often engage in restrictive eating behaviors and may also engage in excessive exercise in an effort to control their weight. Let's take a closer look at the symptoms, causes, and treatment options for anorexia nervosa. Symptoms. The symptoms of anorexia nervosa can vary from person to person, but some common signs to look out for include significant weight loss, preoccupation with food, calories, and weight, distorted body image, refusal to eat certain foods or entire food groups, extreme calorie restriction, excessive exercise, avoidance of social situations involving food, irregular or absent menstrual periods in females, cold intolerance and fatigue, body dysmorphia, or a distorted perception of one's body size and shape. Causes. There is no one specific cause of anorexia nervosa, but it is believed to be a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. Some risk factors for anorexia nervosa may include a family history of eating disorders, societal pressure to be thin, low self-esteem, and a history of trauma or abuse. Additionally, certain personality traits such as perfectionism and anxiety may also increase the risk of developing anorexia nervosa. Treatment. The treatment for anorexia nervosa usually involves a combination of therapies and support from healthcare professionals. Nutritional counseling and meal planning with a registered dietitian. Psychotherapy, including cognitive behavioral therapy and family-based therapy. Medications to manage any co-occurring mental health conditions. Hospitalization for individuals with severe malnutrition or medical complications. It's important to note that recovery from anorexia nervosa can be a long and challenging journey, but with the right support and treatment, it is possible. In addition to professional treatment, building a strong support system of friends and family can also be helpful in the recovery process. 2. Bulimia nervosa. Bulimia nervosa is a serious eating disorder characterized by recurrent episodes of binge eating, followed by compensatory behaviors such as self-induced vomiting, excessive exercise, or the use of laxatives or diuretics. Let's explore the symptoms, causes, and treatment options for bulimia nervosa. Symptoms: binge eating episodes, consuming large amounts of food in a short period of time, often feeling a lack of control over what is being eaten. Compensatory behaviors: purging through self-induced vomiting, use of laxatives or diuretics, or excessive exercise. Preoccupation with body shape and weight, overly concerned about their appearance, body size, and weight. Shame and guilt, feeling ashamed of their behaviors and hiding them from others, leading to feelings of guilt and low self-esteem. Physical complications: electrolyte imbalances, dehydration, and gastrointestinal problems. Causes: biological factors, genetics, hormonal imbalances, and neurobiological differences may contribute to the development of bulimia nervosa. Psychological factors: low self-esteem, perfectionism, and negative body image may contribute to the development and maintenance of bulimia nervosa. Environmental factors: societal pressures to conform to a specific body type or weight, traumatic events, and stressful life events can trigger the onset of bulimia nervosa. Treatment: psychotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, interpersonal therapy, and dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT, are effective treatments for bulimia nervosa. Medication: antidepressants may be used in combination with psychotherapy to treat co-occurring mental health conditions such as depression or anxiety. Nutritional counseling: working with a registered dietitian to develop a balanced meal plan and learn healthy eating habits. Support groups: connecting with others who have experienced similar struggles can provide emotional support and encouragement during the recovery process. 3. Binge eating disorder. Binge eating disorder, BED, is a type of eating disorder that is characterized by recurrent episodes of binge eating, or consuming large amounts of food in a short period of time. It is the most common eating disorder in the United States, affecting an estimated 2 to 3% of the population. Symptoms of BED can include eating large amounts of food in a short period of time, often to the point of discomfort or pain. Feeling a loss of control over one's eating during binge episodes. Eating rapidly or in secret. Feeling guilty, ashamed, or disgusted with oneself after binge eating. Eating when not hungry or experiencing physical hunger cues. Experiencing depression, anxiety, or other emotional distress related to binge eating. It's important to note that binge eating disorder is not the same as occasional overeating. Rather, it is a serious mental health condition that requires professional treatment and support. The causes of BED are complex and may involve a combination of genetic, environmental, and psychological factors. Research suggests that individuals with BED may have differences in brain chemistry and hormonal regulation that contribute to their eating behaviors. Additionally, trauma, stress, and negative body image can all contribute to the development of BED. Treatment for BED typically involves a combination of psychotherapy, medication, and lifestyle changes. Cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and interpersonal therapy, IPT, have been shown to be effective in helping individuals with BED learn to manage their emotions and develop healthier eating habits. Medications such as antidepressants may also be prescribed to address underlying mental health conditions that may be contributing to binge eating. In addition to professional treatment, there are also several lifestyle changes that can be helpful for individuals with BED. These may include eating regular, balanced meals to help regulate appetite and prevent binge episodes. Developing healthy coping mechanisms for stress and negative emotions. Practicing mindfulness and self-compassion to reduce feelings of shame and guilt. Engaging in regular physical activity to improve mood and overall health. While anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, and binge eating disorder are the most well-known eating disorders, there is another category of eating disorder called other specified feeding or eating disorder, OSFED, which is also known as eating disorder not otherwise specified, EDNOS. Other specified feeding or eating disorder is a catch-all category that includes eating disorders that don't fit into the other three categories but still involve disordered eating behaviors and cause significant distress or impairment. Some of the practical steps and strategies to help you, or a loved one on the journey towards healing and freedom. 1. Seeking professional help. The first step towards recovery is reaching out for professional help. This may include therapy, medication, and medical treatment. It's important to find a therapist or healthcare provider who specializes in eating disorders and who you feel comfortable working with. They can help you identify the underlying causes of your eating disorder, develop coping skills, and provide you with the necessary resources for your recovery. 2. Building a support system. Building a support system is crucial in recovery. This includes friends, family, and community. It's important to surround yourself with people who understand and support you. Share your struggles and triumphs with those you trust, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. 3. Developing healthy habits. Developing healthy habits is an important part of recovery. This includes nutrition, exercise, and self-care. Nutrition is key in recovery, and it's important to work with a registered dietitian who specializes in eating disorders to create a meal plan that meets your specific needs. Exercise should be done in moderation and with guidance from a healthcare provider. Self-care activities such as journaling, meditation, and relaxation exercises can help reduce stress and promote mental wellness. 4. Addressing underlying issues. Eating disorders are often linked to underlying issues such as trauma, anxiety, and depression. It's important to work with a therapist or healthcare provider to address these issues and develop coping skills. This may involve individual therapy, group therapy, or other forms of treatment. 5. Celebrating progress. Recovery from an eating disorder is not linear, and it's important to celebrate progress no matter how small it may seem. Acknowledge your successes and be proud of yourself for taking steps towards healing. Don't be too hard on yourself when setbacks occur, but instead view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, recovery is a journey, not a destination. It's important to have patience, perseverance, and self-compassion. With the right support, resources, and mindset, recovery from an eating disorder is possible. You are not alone, and there is hope for a brighter future. I hope this video has been helpful in debunking some of the myths surrounding eating disorders and shedding light on the realities of these complex illnesses. It's important to remember that eating disorders can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, race, or socioeconomic status. And while eating disorders are serious mental illnesses, recovery is possible with the right treatment and support. If you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, it's essential to seek professional help. Don't be afraid to reach out to a therapist or doctor who specializes in eating disorders. Building a support system of friends, family, and community can also be incredibly beneficial. In addition to seeking help, developing healthy habits like nutrition, exercise, and self-care can be crucial for recovery. And remember, addressing underlying issues like trauma, anxiety, and depression can also be a vital part of the healing process. I want to remind you that recovery is worth it. It may not be an easy journey, but it's one that can lead to a happier, healthier, and more fulfilling life. So, don't give up hope, and don't hesitate to reach out for help. You are not alone in this. Thank you for watching this video from Healthy Lifestyle Tips. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on how to live a healthy and balanced lifestyle. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.